Hey, good morning, chat, and welcome back to The Long Dark. It's been a long time since we've checked this game out. We'll get started in just one moment. Thanks for tuning in. All right, let's go. Okay, so some big news about The Long Dark. At the Game Awards recently, they announced The Long Dark 2, which is known now by the name of Black Frost. The Long Dark 2 is basically what they're calling it. And we'll go over that in just a moment. But today we're going to take a look at Update 6 for the Long Dark DLC known as Tales from the Far Territory. There's now customization, and they've added enemy like the Cougar back into the game and a few other things. We'll go over that all now. Now, this is a big game. There's a lot to this game, and they've added about a 20-minute video telling everybody what's new. 20 minutes they have in covering a game that has just a little update. But it apparently will be the last update for the DLC, and then we'll probably get one or two more updates for the Long Dark. We'll probably get an update for the Long Dark that finishes the story, and then some other things before Black Frost comes out. So, interestingly enough, the Long Dark story mode is called Winter Mute, and so that's kind of like the main thing that everybody plays. And then also the Tales from the Far Territory. Actually, Winter Mute is kind of a thing on top of that. So there's a couple of things to this game. But regardless, everything's on sale. So there's the Long Dark Survival Mode on sale, the Long Dark game itself on sale, and then also the there's some DLC. So just check the Steam store page for more info, because we're in the season of sales, so everything is probably going to be discounted. And apparently another big Steam sale starts on the 19th too. So 40% and 50% doesn't cut it for you. There's probably some more. Additionally, I think there was a bundle for this game too with Frostpunk, the original Frostpunk, and the Long Dark, which is a good combo because they both have a lot to do with the cold. So, interestingly enough. Okay, let's go ahead and check out, first of all, the Long Dark 2. It was announced at the Game Awards. It was really cool to see. And apparently, looks like it'll be multiplayer. So that's cool. But there's a lot of info and details on it. We'll watch the announcement trailer for Black Frost, The Long Dark 2. And then we'll jump into reading a little bit about the new update for, well, actually, they've updated the update. This update came out about a week or so, about 2 weeks ago for Broken Silence. That's what it's called. So Broken Silence is the name of the update for Tales from the Far Territory. There's a lot of confusion here because everything gets a name. So you're like, what is the Long Dark? What is Tales from the Far Territory? What is Broken Silence? What is Black Frost? All that stuff. So yeah, there could be a lot of like, what do I get with this? What do I get with that? So definitely check the Steam store page because it's kind of complicated. But they've added a trader and stuff like that. We'll see all that today, and they've added a ton of new gameplay to the game. So there's a lot of cool stuff. So those of you who really care about maybe buying the game or wanting to know about updates, they've given details about the Cougar being added. And this was back in October that they were talking about Update 6 that just came out recently. So they talked about Winter Mute Episode 5 will be coming out soon. So that's going to be a thing. That will probably wrap up the game, I think. And it looks like, yeah, Part 6 of Tales is coming out in December. So they're probably going to work on the main... This is like the main story mode, and that'll probably be out at the end of next year, like sometime next year. So we'll see about that. Okay, so let's go down to where they talked a little bit more about the update, and then we'll go watch the video. So anyway, they're showing some things here, like a trader that's available, instant camera... customizable bases now, so it's kind of a base builder in a way. You can build a safe house and then pimp it out a little bit and put some cool stuff in there. So there's the camera that they've added a little bit more, and then there's the customization to the base. So top, you can see the base is kind of empty. It's like the usual place that you'd stumble upon, and then at the bottom you can see they've added a table and chairs, and maybe made improvements to the stove. There's a different chair there and some other cool stuff inside the cabin. Looks like a cooking stove maybe, or no, like a workstation with a lantern. So very cool. And they've added stuff to decorate with as well. So that's neat. And they've improved the looks of the game too. Although it still has that Long Dark style. It kind of looks weird, like a cel-shaded game. But whenever I see images from the Long Dark, I instantly recognize it. That's how I knew the Long Dark 2 was coming. Yeah. Oh, they're removing the Cougar. You aren't happy with the implementation of the Cougar. Oh, were people mad about that? That was back in June. A long time ago. I don't know if we played this game this year yet or not, but... oh, actually, I don't even think we played Part 5 Last Horizon either. And then they removed the Cougar because it was a little too OP. So they put it back in part 6, so that's cool. So wow, we've missed a lot in this game. I did not get a chance to play this back in June. But looks like they've added a new region. There's a new tail, new wildlife, the Cougar, so that's back in. Cougar Claw Knife and Cougar Hide Wrap. Misery Mode, Cheat Death System. Wow, they've added so much to this game. I should have covered Update 5. I didn't have a chance. We were probably busy back in June. But it's cool. They give you a long time to know that they're working on stuff. Like back in May, they posted on something that they were going to release in June. So it wasn't like the same day type thing. There's the Misery Mode. Man, there's so much to this. Crazy. Cheat Death System. Wow. I think the last time we may have played this was the main story mode back in 2023. The Light at the End of All Things, Episode 5. Oh, and this is a teaser for Episode 5. So Episode 5 of the main story campaign will be called The Light at the End of All Things. So maybe getting out of there via a sailboat? It's the final episode of Wintermute and brings a conclusion to the story of Mackenzie and Astrid. Oh, wow. Alright, so that will be the end of it. But it doesn't look like there's an update for that yet. So that'll probably be the next thing, is the end of the main story. Which I feel like is the end of the main game. But a lot of this cool... I'm so happy that they didn't just make a main story game and that was it. That survival mode and all these other tales are outstanding. Alright, let's watch the video and find out what's new. I can't believe this, man. We got 2 big O updates to check out. So this is going to be exciting. So we got a 2-in-1 day. That's big. Big day. Alright, let's check out the video because, man, they've jam-packed this with stuff. They don't... There's a long hiatus between when they do stuff, but when they do, it's big.
Hello survivors, this is Raphael, the creative director at Hinterland. Today the team is releasing the latest and final update to Tales from the Far Territory, our 6-part DLC expansion for survival mode. Part 6 is called Broken Silence, and I think when we get a little further into this update video, you'll understand why. We have a lot to get through, so I'm going to jump right in. Let's start by reviewing the features in the paid stream of Tales, and then we'll talk about the free things we've added to the base survival game for all of our players.
Fair.
Well, the first Cougar didn't stick around very long. We heard you loud and clear that you didn't enjoy the first iteration, and while there are still aspects of that system that I really appreciated, we opted to take all your feedback on board and came back with a revised version that's more in line with your expectations. After surviving between 5 and 30 days, depending on which experience mode you are playing, and please note that Cougars don't appear in Pilgrim at all, the Cougar will arrive in the world with a certain amount of fanfare. This is your warning that you are no longer completely safe as you move through the regions of Great Bear Island and the Far Territory.
Oh, great.
The Cougar is territorial and will occupy space on the fringes of the regions it inhabits.
Oh.
Not every region in the world is suitable Cougar habitat, so keep your eyes open for warning signs left behind by wildlife researchers and game wardens from before the Quiet Apocalypse. These will give you a sense of where Cougars might be found.
Cougar is
You'll also
plural.
notice scratches on trees and the occasional bloody and ravaged animal carcass that looks
boy.
different from the typical ravaged carcasses you see in the world. This is a warning that if you want to avoid encountering Cougars, you'd better turn around and go in the other direction. You'll notice that Cougars tend to occupy territory in the fringes of certain regions, favoring rocky terrain and densely treed areas. They can be seen from a couple of 100 meters away, moving stealthily as they patrol their territory. This is probably the safest distance to observe them from. If you get closer to them, you'll start to hear their vocalizations. A good rule of thumb is that if you can hear a Cougar, you're in danger. The Cougar may ignore you for a little while, but eventually, if you are in its territory, it's going to take an interest in you. And it's not the kind of interest you probably want. The Cougar will begin to stalk you. If you don't leave its territory, eventually it will hunt you down, closing distance until it gets within attack range, at which point you will likely find yourself in a struggle to survive. If the Cougar is stalking you, it will continue to follow you even if you leave its territory. In that case, it will hunt you until you manage to break line of sight with it for some seconds. This can be accomplished by hiding behind terrain or rock formations, or hiding in interiors. If the Cougar can't see you for a little while, it will lose interest and go back to its own territory. If you're charged by a Cougar and are lucky enough to shoot it before it pounces on you, you might get away with a glancing blow. If the Cougar gets its claws and teeth into you, however, you'll experience a savage attack, inflicting serious lacerations. If left untreated, you'll certainly die from them. Cougars are not to be trifled with. If you choose to ignore these warnings and continue to engage the cougar in its territory, it will view you as a threat and expand its presence. It will take control of additional areas within the region you have encountered it, and each piece of territory increases the chance of overlap with an important location or valued traveling route. This in turn increases the likelihood of further dangerous encounters. Eventually, your luck will run out. So unless you want to put yourself in harm's way for foolhardy reasons, it's best to observe cougars from a distance. Pay attention to your surroundings, look for signs, literal and naturalistic, and listen carefully.
Well, that's super dangerous.
It's entirely possible to coexist peacefully with cougars if you adhere to some simple rules of nature. But if you flaunt them and put yourself against the cougar and its territory, things will not end well. Consider yourself warned. For this update, you'll be prompted to include or exclude cougars for any in-progress saves. You'll also have the option to exclude cougars from any new survival games moving forward, so you can decide for yourself whether you want this majestic creature in your game. And keep in mind, you always have the option to observe it from a distance. If you leave it alone, it will leave you alone.
Dude. Wow.
Keep your eyes open while wandering the expansive landscape and abandoned interiors of Great Bear Island and the Far Territory.
That thing's scary,
you might
man.
notice a new piece of kit. The manual instant camera lets you take photos of the landscape, landmarks, your favorite interiors, wildlife, anything you like, without the need for a darkroom, electrical equipment, or rare chemicals. This means you can use the camera at any time, not only during the aurora. It's portable, instant, and very rewarding. You collect film stock in the world, color, black and white, or sepia.
Oh, that's cool.
Load the film in the camera, and swap to a different type of film if you want a different type of shot. Take your photo,
That's cool.
and immediately enjoy the benefits of your labor.
That's cool.
Photos are stored in your journal in a special photo gallery tab. There you can also annotate your shots, noting time and place or other information that's important to you. You can even take your photos and craft frames for them to hang on the wall in your Safehouse.
That's
a special
awesome.
decorative wall hanging to personalize your space.
That's cool.
A great way to showcase your artistic talents and spruce up your survival home with images that are important to you.
That's cool.
There's no real survival benefit derived from the camera. It's about self-expression and enjoying a different aspect of exploring the beautiful world of the Long Dark. Peaceful, meditative, and creative, we hope you enjoy this feature, and we look forward to seeing your photos shared as screenshots in the new wilderness photography section of the official community forums.
Awesome, man. That's really cool. Meat curing box and natural salt.
Players have been asking us for a way to preserve meat for a long time. So with part 6, we've added the meat curing box exactly for this purpose.
Wow.
Collect salt from natural deposits found in caves or along the coastline. Craft the meat curing box using the new woodworking tools that are part of the Safehouse customization system.
This game is incredible.
Add salt, meat, or fish, and produce your own dried meat or fish jerky.
Ridiculous, dude.
You'll have to keep the salt topped up.
Wow.
It's a good way to preserve your meat for the long term, turning that large bear or moose kill into long-lasting dried meat that can keep you going for weeks at a time.
That's awesome. Wow. I wonder if we could do smoking.
This is where we
meat.
talk about broken silence. For years, you've played the Long Dark survival mode with your own voice and the cold wind as your only companions. With part 6, we introduce Sutherland, the trader. One night, when you're hunkered down in a major region location somewhere in the expanse of Great Bear Island, say the Community Hall in Pleasant Valley or Quincy's Quonset along the coastal highway, you'll notice the buzz of electricity as the aurora appears to animate the technology around you. Lights flicker, crackling. There's static on the old emergency service radios you find scattered across various locations on the island. Then suddenly, out of nowhere, a voice.
Hello? Hello?
Like you, Sutherland's been on his own for a long time. He's on a boat somewhere just offshore. For some reason, his radio has started to work, and he has things to say.
I bet
Sutherland
this ties
survives
into
by
the main
scavenging
story
for
somehow.
supplies from the various floating ships and wrecks he finds while sailing around the Great Bear Island coastline. But he can't find everything he needs. For reasons he seems unwilling to explain, Sutherland can't set foot on the island. It's a mystery he may be willing to reveal to you, but not until you earn his trust. When Sutherland's on the radio, he's ready to trade with you. He'll offer you a range of options from his stores, some familiar items, but many items that you can't find anywhere on Great Bear Island itself.
Pemmican.
And in exchange, he'll ask for various supplies he can't find out on the water.
Oh.
You bring him what he asks for and drop it off in the supply box
That's
just off the edge of
amazing.
Misanthrope's Island along the coastal highway.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
he'll deliver what you need. A range of new items including food, clothing, gear, and sometimes knowledge, blueprints for crafting, information, Sutherland can deliver it all. The more you trade,
That's
the more
cool.
trust you earn. Cancel trades? Sutherland won't be happy. When you earn enough trust, Sutherland will start sharing more information about what he knows, about Great Bear, the lights in the sky, getting to the mainland, and other things. And sometimes, what he says doesn't entirely make sense. He may start to trust you, but can you trust him? Eventually, if you earn enough of his trust, he'll have special jobs for you. Sutherland is a man on a mission.
That's cool.
He's looking for something.
Outstanding.
Or someone. And he can't do it without you. Do what he asks, and there are unique rewards waiting for you. If not, trade for common things, and keep up the lifeline. And if you prefer the absolute perfect solitude of Great Bear Island without the presence of any other human voices, simply opt out of the trader when you set up your next survival game. You'll also have the option to include or exclude the trader in any existing saves once Part 6 goes live.
Oh, that's cool.
Trade or don't trade. Get to know Sutherland or avoid him. It's your choice. But we think your curiosity will get the better of you.
If you hear this, pick up!
Wow.
Now that the Cougar has been added to the game's ecosystem, we've taken the opportunity to finalize the global wildlife refresh. This should be a great change for anyone who's been playing the Long Dark for a long time. You'll find that wildlife doesn't necessarily appear in the same locations you're used to, or follow the same migration patterns you might expect. Bears travel along new routes, and moose occupy new locations. Prey wildlife like deer, rabbits, or ptarmigan also have refreshed locations. Even wolves. Some areas formerly occupied by timber wolves like parts of Black Rock or near the Cannery and Bleak Inlet might now have regular wolves. Some areas formerly visited by regular wolves might rarely instead be home to timber wolves. As before, wildlife spawns refresh every few game days, so if you don't like something, just come back later. We've also taken the opportunity to balance the wildlife presence across the entire world, including the far territory, instead of trying to ensure every region has a balance of everything.
Nice shot.
This means you might find areas in the world that have an abundance of certain type of wildlife and less than expected in other areas. And for people who own tails, the cougar will now also appear in the world, with its presence set up and balanced against the presence of other types of wildlife in the world. On the whole, this change should help make the world feel fresh and new in a lot of ways, and force you to keep your eyes open and rethink play patterns that might have served you well for years. Last but certainly not least, we come to Safehouse customization.
So a couple of these things are free
Eagle-eyed folks
without
might
the
recall
DLCs.
this was originally slated for the paid stream of Tales, but we decided that this feature was just too enjoyable, too game-changing, that we wanted all our players to get to use it. This is a massive feature with a ton of elements. It would take me an hour just to explain all the aspects of it, so I'll try to stick with the highlights. First off, you'll notice that for most interior spaces, there's a new Safehouse icon that appears in the upper left of the HUD. This indicates that the interior location you're in can be edited and used as a safe house. The team has done an incredible job transforming the world so that it can be properly edited using this system. There are over 100 locations in the game that are now safe houseable,
Wow.
and not many that aren't. The ones that can't be used as safe houses are generally logical, places like caves and whatnot. Most interior spaces can be converted to safe houses, along with many of the exterior interior locations like the lookout towers and the Mountaineer's Hut. In all, there are less than 30 locations in the world that can't be used as safe houses. This provides a huge amount of flexibility to set up safe houses wherever you like. When you go into Safe House Edit mode, you'll be presented with a kind of outline UI, indicating which items can be edited.
That's cool.
Outside of Edit mode, you
Wow.
can still harvest items by breaking them down into their constituent raw materials. Within Edit mode, items can be moved around or destroyed. Destroying them is quick, but leaves you without any benefit. A great way to blast through a bunch of removal tasks when you don't really care about preserving the materials. Keep in mind you can't destroy a container item like a cabinet if it has any gear items in it, so you'll first have to remove the items. This also means you won't accidentally destroy things that might be helpful to you. You can also pick up and collect hundreds of different decorative and furniture items, and store them in your inventory. Each item still weighs something, so you can't carry an endless amount, but with the Travois you should have plenty of carrying capacity to collect your favorite items and decorations from different interiors in the world,
we have a new
and then
sled.
consolidate them into one or more safe house locations.
That's new.
Want to collect all the pancake wall art in the world and hang it up in one place? You can do this. Want to gather all the TVs and stick them in one location? No problem. We tried to empower your creativity with this system, so we didn't impose too many restrictions apart from logical ones. You can't move very large objects. Some furniture items like cabinets with sinks and whatnot, or toilets, are considered built-in due to plumbing and cannot be moved. You can't make new doors or windows. But working within the existing interior shell of a location, you have a huge amount of freedom to design and decorate it however you like. You can also clean up clutter, like garbage and bits of debris, that litter the floors in certain locations. Lay down new rugs, hang new curtains, new wall hangings, move furniture around, decorate with a wide range of props.
Can we do this in the story mode? Are we allowed to do that?
You can repair a limited number of broken
mode?
things. For example, some of the kitchen cabinets with broken doors can be repaired, restoring them to having usable cabinets once again.
Wow.
Keep in mind this is a feature that we are continuing to work on, so we expect more items to be repairable in future improvements to this system.
How the hell?
You can also remove frozen corpses from interiors by using the option to respectfully remove the corpse. We'll leave it to each of you to decide what other burial rituals you want to improvise for yourselves in the game using the existing mechanics.
Oh, okay.
Want to go further than just moving existing things around? We've added some features to enable that as well. In a few specific locations in the world, you'll find woodworking tools. These tools unlock access to craft many new items specifically added for the Safehouse customization system.
Wow.
With the woodworking tools, you can build a furniture workbench.
This game...
With the workbench and the
Wow.
required blueprints, you can build a host of new items, including a range of new rustic furniture and new decorative items like wood carvings. You can then use these new items along with the existing items in the world to further enhance and personalize your favorite survival space. It's also possible to use this system to bring crafting workbenches into your favorite Safehouse locations. In order to preserve world balance and avoid making workbenches too common, you first have to remove the vise from an existing workbench. You break down the crafting workbench, which gives you a vise and some scrap metal. Then you can use the furniture workbench and the raw materials, including the vise, to craft a new workbench. With this system, you can make strategic decisions about where you'd like to place workbenches without destroying the overall balance in the game world by making things too easy. Safehouse customization is a massive system, and required the team to go through the entire game world and modify it, and all the props and furniture items to be editable. Over 120 locations and over 800 individual items.
Wow,
Most can now be selected, moved, rotated, and placed in new positions. New things can be constructed.
That's why it took
things
months.
in the world can be collected and moved to new interiors. Every item contains in its definition the rules of where it can be placed and how it can be manipulated. Every item is assigned valid placement locations to enable creativity but avoid silliness wherever possible. We also know that despite our best efforts with a system as big as this, there will be bugs. Please report them to our support portal at hinterland.com/support and we will fix them as quickly as possible. Despite the significant first rollout, we know there's still plenty we can do to continue building on this system over time. Safehouse customization is a system we can see ourselves expanding and updating in the future, depending on popularity, so we'll be looking forward to hearing your feedback and suggestions for how it can be improved for the future.
Yeah, I don't know if this is allowed in the story mode, but I wouldn't be surprised.
And that, Survivors, is the entirety of what's in Part 6, Broken Silence.
Certain areas,
it's
maybe.
It's a huge update, with some of the most exciting features from Tales from the Far Territory, and also some great additions to the base survival game for all our players to enjoy.
That is
The
ridiculous
entire
how
Tales
much they've
campaign,
added.
although it's taken us a lot longer than we originally anticipated, has significantly improved and updated many aspects of the Long Dark. We've expanded the world with 3 big new regions themed around the Far Territory. We've added the Tales, the first narrative content in survival mode. We overhauled and expanded core game systems like frontier cooking, proper hand coverings, and global loot and wildlife refreshes. And now, with Part 6, the Trader and Safehouse customization add whole new dimensions to the survival experience.
Well, they added gloves
Although
finally
the process
that
wasn't without
appear
flaws,
on your hands
I'm proud of
finally.
what the team has delivered with the Tales DLC. We leave 2024 with a great final update, the conclusion of Tales from the Far Territory. And with this now behind us, the team moves on to finish Episode 5 of Wintermute, along with some other targeted updates to survival, including overhauled custom settings and a set of visual enhancements that will launch in 2025. We'll also be bringing Parts 5 and 6 of Tales to the Switch as soon as we can. Thanks to everyone who bought the Tales DLC. Your purchase supports our efforts to make The Long Dark the best possible survival game we can. We hope you enjoy it, and as the year comes to a conclusion, on behalf of the entire team at Hinterland, I want to personally wish you and your loved ones a safe and enjoyable holiday season.
Same to you, bro.
Now cozy up to the campfire, crack open a can of peaches, listen to the wolves or cougars howling in the distance while you look at the walls of your personalized safe houses, and enjoy the silence and majesty of Great Bear Island, the Far Territory, and the Quiet Apocalypse. Be safe, be well, and see you in 2025 for more of The Long Dark.
Wow. Absolutely jam-packed, this update. That's insane. So customization mode, cougars, and then some more stuff coming soon. Nothing major, but they'll support the Tales DLC more in the future and probably add fixes to the customization mode, as you mentioned, and then the main story gets wrapped up too. So this game's getting all wrapped up pretty soon, within the next year. That's crazy. Is there any videos for that part 5 thing? I did miss this back in June, and I wish I would have checked this out then during, let's see, The Last Horizon, which there doesn't seem to be a video for. Oh, there is a video. Oh my god, I might need to see this too. Okay. To know everything that was new for part 6, we just watched that. Now there's also part 5, and he did mention that there's like a sled and stuff. So I want to see this. Let's watch the part 5 thing too, then also the thing for the new game, and then we'll go play it. But obviously watching that 17-minute video was huge because because now they've added a ton of new stuff, and I want to know what's new for 6, which we just watched with the customization. Now this is part 5 stuff that was new back in June, but I haven't played since then. So this is a huge day for all new stuff. Let's watch the part 5 update.
Hello, survivors. This is Raphael, the creative director of The Long Dark.
And we'll need to pick a map to go play on too, which I think they may have added a couple maps.
I'm excited to share some details about today's game update, which just went live. It's part 5 of Tales from the Far Territory.
I should have played this.
Which we've named Last Horizon.
Damn it. I should have played this.
And I also have details about the free updates to the base game we've released along with it. There's a lot to go over today, so let's get started.
Oh, there's your new map.
We've added the third and final new region with part 5 of Tales.
Oh, final region.
Joining Forsaken Airfield in the Zone of Contamination, Sundered Pass is a dramatically
Zone
vertical
of
region that
Contamination.
reaches deeply into the spine of the Far Territory, showcasing some of the mountainous terrain that separates this area from the rest of Great Bear Island.
What's up, Nilski?
Sundered Pass is a cold, desolate place with mountain peaks and rocky crags everywhere. The paths you'll travel are dangerous and
wow.
narrow. You'll encounter the aftermath of seismic activity and avalanches, but if you're determined and lucky, you'll make it to the top of the pass where you'll find the abandoned weather station.
Wow.
Keep an eye out for the meandering cave system that links Sundered Pass to the Zone of Contamination. You'll know you're heading in the right direction when you find the ice cave at the heart of the transition.
This is insane, dude.
Picking up from Buried Echoes, Last Horizon delivers the third
The
and
sled
final
drop with the
tale,
original DLC?
a trilogy of
Okay.
stories started with Signal Void. Follow the clues leading from the Zone of
I
Contamination
haven't seen the sled yet.
deep into the heart of Sundered Pass, hunting for answers to the story of Rudiger and the weird experiments he spearheaded in the dark depths of the Far Territory.
There's so many new things.
If you can find your way to the end, you'll uncover new mysteries and unlock a pair of new feats. And keep in mind that if you've already finished the first 2 tales, you can simply continue onward into Last Horizon. As we said when we first announced Tales from the Far Territory, the tales were an experiment in trying to bring some more narrative flavor to the open world sandbox of survival mode. We really enjoyed creating these stories for you, and we hope that you found that they brought a new level of mystery and storytelling into the survival sandbox.
I didn't know that was all story mode stuff that connected. I thought they were all little...
We know you're excited to be hunted by
man.
this dangerous beauty.
We might have to play this
The cougar
a
is
lot.
different from other wildlife in the game, in that it's a stalking predator that you're only likely to see once it's on top of you. Fortunately, if you're paying attention, you'll have lots of warning to be on your guard ahead of time. If you find yourself spending a lot of time in one region, the cougar will take an interest in you and begin to encroach on you. Territorial, it wants you out, and will stalk you and harass you with its unsettling cry, keeping you on your guard while you await the shock of its claws and teeth at your throat. When the cougar attacks, its vicious tears will shred your clothing and leave you with serious lacerations. But if you're lucky and not completely in shock, you might have the opportunity to get a shot off at the cougar before it escapes back into the wilderness. Hit it, and you might kill the cougar outright, buying yourself some time before another begins to take an interest in you. And thus the cycle continues. If you want to avoid the cougar threat, the best thing to do is keep moving on regular intervals. Maintain multiple safe houses and keep them stocked so that if you find yourself having to move, you aren't leaving yourself vulnerable to other threats. Over time, the cougar will lose interest in you and leave the region it occupied, allowing you to return, until you once again overstay your welcome. If you want to buy yourself a more significant reprieve from the cougar, you can hunt down and find the cougar's den. There will only be one in the world, and it's not always in the same place from save to save, so keep this in mind. If you find the den and manage to toss a couple of noisemakers in without getting destroyed by the cougar whose territory you are now encroaching on, you'll collapse the den and buy yourself many days of peace, until at some point the cougar will return. But don't worry, with this update, you'll have the option to keep the cougar out of your current in-progress saves, and even when you set up a new game, cougars will appear as a new option, along with scurvy, so if this kind of ominous threat doesn't feel exciting to you, you can always opt out. The first new experience mode added to the Long Dark since we added Interloper in 2016, Misery is the culmination of our work to ratchet up the challenge and difficulty of the punishing Interloper even further. While we're sure there are still some TLD players out there who will find a way to master Misery, we believe it'll live up to its name for the vast majority of our players, even the really hardcore ones. Misery is really, really hard. As a baseline, we start with Interloper settings, but also push to their extreme with the global temperature already being very low. The Cougar and Scurvy are not optional in this mode, so all the toughest survival mechanics in the game are pushed to their extreme. We start you in the same location every time, just to ensure the opening is balanced across all players. And then, bad things start to happen. On regular fixed intervals, we start to introduce the 5 stages of misery: hardship, sorrow, despair, torment, and ruin.
What the hell?
Each stage introduces truly punishing afflictions that threaten to take you down individually.
This game is
but in concert, they conspire to really ruin your day.
brutal and hardcore.
The first and the last misery afflictions are always the same, but the ones in between come in a random order, adding another variable to your survival and ensuring players can't find an optimal, repeatable strategy.
This game is insane. The amount of difficulty here, this goes well beyond like Green Hell and all these other survival games with some sort of focus on mental. Usually you only see that in like, you know, maybe This War Is Mine, but when you're doing that, you're managing people. You're not playing as the people, you're kind of managing them from a third-person perspective, but here, like, you're the character themselves, so this is crazy.
I don't want to spoil the afflictions for you ahead of time, but they come with names like Diminished Form and Haunted Mind, culminating in Broken Body, so you can imagine these are not pleasant. The final stage of misery is Ruin, where your body is literally broken. If you've survived this long, from here on out you are truly fighting for every hour of survival every day to see how long you can last beyond before succumbing to the Long Dark, because eventually you will fall. We can't wait to see how our most hardcore players feel about Misery and what interesting new strategies and player stories emerge from this new experience. At this point, I'd also like to give a special call out to 4 of our most dedicated TLD Interloper streamers who helped playtest and give feedback on Misery as we were developing it. Shouts go out to Thomasina, Zachnafane, Athenon, and Hadrian. We've put links to their channels in the comments below, so please thank them for their help by watching, liking, and sharing their content. And be nice. Any suffering you may experience is definitely our fault and not theirs.
Cheat death.
The final addition in Part 5 is the first change to the game's permadeath system since we launched Long Dark back in 2014. 10 years of permadeath being the game's default mode, and that isn't changing. The entire experience of TLD survival systems have always been designed and tuned around the expectation that players will die, sometimes frequently. But we've noticed 2 trends over time that led us to believe some of you might want the option to try something different. Sometimes you die and it's not your fault. The game is huge, and although we try really hard to fix all the bugs and find all the little issues that might hang you up while exploring the world, we can never find them all. So sometimes you die due to something that is not entirely your fault, and that feels unfair. We've always wanted death and failure to feel like something players would feel a sense of ownership for.
Wait a minute.
Looking at it as a chance.
An anti-litigation mode? If there's a game bug rather than the game just saying deal with it, there's an actual like winnable lawsuit mode. Oh my god, this could be game of the decade. Gordon, thank you very much for this 64 months. This is an anti-litigation mode. Hey, our bad, games sometimes can be broken. Here's a safety switch for if that happens. Wow.
To learn and try again, but nobody will feel that way about a long-running game they feel they've been robbed of. We also know that over time, more and more systems and content in the game have encouraged long play sessions and a sense of ownership of your survivor. If you've played with the same save for 1,000 days, you feel a strong sense of connection to that survivor and all the stories you've experienced through them. Near deaths, close calls, beautiful sunsets, cans of peaches. Who wants to give that up? Rather than have you try to work around permadeath when it doesn't work for you, and see you backing up saves to protect those games from failure, we decided to do the most TLD thing we could think of, which was to make death a tough choice with some consequences. If you enable cheat death, which for this update is enabled by default, but might be something we make optional in the future, you'll be prompted at death whether you want to die and restart, which is permadeath as usual, or if you want to cheat death. But remember, nobody cheats death without paying the price for it. When you cheat death, you'll respawn in the world, and based on your selections, you'll find yourself in a place close to where you died, but facing immediate danger, or somewhere far from where you died, but safer. This matters because your pack will persist in the world somewhere near where you died,
They
and marked
balanced
on your
it.
map,
They
ready for
balanced
you to
it
find
nicely.
it and recover as much of the gear and items you had on you at the time of death.
Oh.
You'll also notice your pack has been rifled through, with some items broken or scattered, so don't expect to find one
Rifled through. Who stole from me in this world of just me? A bear? Who robbed me?
100% of your items back. In addition, you will inherit an affliction and penalties, either serious ones with a short lifespan, or more forgiving ones that become permanent for your survivor. And finally, for a period of at least 48 hours after you cheat death, you will play in a vulnerable state, with lower condition and slower stamina recovery, with the world appearing to you in shades of gray.
Wow.
You can cheat death up to 3 times and then it's over. And remember, you can always opt to simply die the normal way, as you have done for years, and be done with it. We know some players will feel this feature changes the way the game feels due to introducing the option to bypass permadeath. We think that facing the choice and being tempted by it is part of what makes it interesting. But we know some of you don't want to be forced to face that temptation, and want to play knowing that your consequences matter and there are no second chances. So based on player feedback, we may make cheating death an optional toggle when you set up your game. But for this release, we just want people to play with it and see what they think. And remember, you always have the option to ignore the temptation to cheat death, if you have the willpower to do so.
Outstanding. 2 big
So that
updates
about
we
wraps
get
up the
to deal
additions
with.
to
This is
Tales from
great.
the Far Territory, released in Part 5, just updated on Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation, and coming to Switch later this summer. Keep in mind that there is one more part to Tales, and if you didn't see a promised feature mentioned in Part 5, for example the Trader or Safehouse customization, that's because those features will be added in Part 6. If you need more info on what has already been released in Tales so far, or what remains for Part 6, please visit the roadmap at thelongdark.com/expansion.
They've added an
And if you need
insane
help or
amount
want
of
to swap
content.
survival stories or tips and tricks with other players, we encourage you to join the official community at hinterlandforums.com. If you don't already have an account, simply register for one, and you can jump in to participate in discussions about survival strategies, theory crafting about Wintermute story elements, or real-life survival experiences.
Ooh, the
We
airfield.
hope you're excited about what you see here today, and we're looking forward to seeing how you experience all these new
Settled Mine, Celestial Navigator. Oh, the Cougar stuff. Tactical Jacket, Tactical Glove.
systems and content in the quiet apocalypse. Enjoy Last Horizon, and we'll see you in the Far Territory and beyond.
That's insane. 2024 seems like the biggest year for this game, man. All that stuff is in the game now. So let's. Oh, one more thing. They're making a sequel to this game after the game is released. So let's after this game is finished, the Long Dark and the Wintermute stuff and the Tales from the Far Territory, which they'll probably still add updates to, and a major one for the main story. Okay, so at the Game Awards, they announced Long Dark 2, and it's called Black Frost on Long Dark 2. So anytime we mention that, it's a direct sequel. Apparently, this will be multiplayer. Let's check it out, and then let's actually go play the Long Dark, because that's insane what they've added to this game. That's so cool. On one hand, I wish we would play this back in June. I got to get more aggressive into playing this game. It breaks my heart, though, and my mind when we play it, so I always need a break. But damn it, this game deserves more love. We got to give it more love, chat. That's so pretty. Peaches. It's like Frostpunk, man, but you never went to the city. That looks so cool. Live Together, Die Alone. Early access in 2026, so we got a long time to go for that. I'm glad that they did that too, by the way. That means next year is all a year still for The Long Dark. Like, they're working on that new game, but they're definitely going to finish the other game, The Long Dark, before going on to 2. All right, let's play The Long Dark. Thank you, Cozy Joe, for 14 months as a Raptor Ultimate. Thank you very much. Yeah, this game is beautiful and horrifying, and it's all things at once. It's really, truly something special. It really started out as a very unique game, and now it's gone beyond that. This is really almost the ultimate survival game. I mean, it's crazy with the amount of stuff there is. Even if they removed the snow and the cold, it would still be impressive, but wow. I didn't even know there was I forgot there was a story to the Tales mode. Like, there's the main story, and then there's like a pure survival mode without any sort of story, and then there's kind of like a hybrid mode of the Tales being a combination. I guess we'll turn that up a little bit. We can adjust that later. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so we've learned about all this stuff now. Okay. I also think before the new game comes out, we should do a full, fresh playthrough of Wintermute. Do a full story playthrough. Only knew of this game for the Game Awards, started playing it, and I really like it. Yeah, this is insane. I've been playing this for a few years, mostly the Wintermute mode, but the new, the Tales from the Far Territory stuff is insane. Wow. That's so cool that we get to customize, man. And look at this. This is awesome. Like the little cozy cabin, like actually kind of like, you know, the splash screen of the menu, just having some fire. I love that. Do I have any saves? Let's start fresh. Wait, that's a sandbox. Okay. Wow, look at that. Misery mode, interloper. I think I need some practice to get up to that level. Pilgrim, Voyager, Stalker, Interloper, and Misery. Oh, wow. For new or experienced players most interested in pensive exploration, most survival elements found to be very forgiving. Allows for 5 actual active feats. Yeah, I want to work my way up to Stalker and stuff, but I'll need some more skills for that. If we go in hardcore and then I just die right away, kind of, we'll all get sad. I don't know, let's try Pilgrim? Or can I do Custom? What does Custom give us? Wow, look at all that stuff. Broken ribs, frostbite rate. You can control everything. Survivor monologue, gear, wildlife spawn, wolf fear. Damn, dude. This is insane. Alright, let's try, we usually play in Voyager. Well, we'll try that. Plus, I'm mostly here to see what's new. Lower Great Bear or Far Territory? Great Bear Islands, deep inland mountain regions. Definitely bear. I think this is stuff from the main story. I recognize a lot of this. But this is called Tales from the Far Territory, so let's do that. And then... oh, right. There's the 2 new regions up here. This is where they mentioned the contaminated zone here. And then the... what was it called? Sunderland Pass here? Okay. And then I played in the airfield before. We probably played in both of these, actually. But I think these are all interconnected, right? We can go between all 4 of these maps eventually. Let's go to the airfield again. For advanced players or for intermediate players. We'll go to the airfield. I'll be a bra. Cougar enabled, scurvy enabled. Oh, so we gotta eat vitamin C vitamin C rich foods. So we can't just survive on meat, which is un-American. And then the trader, which is new as well. All right, let's do that. Lindsay, thank you very much for the 15 months. Welcome back. Let's see. We'll call that update 6. Oh, we got to find that camera too. That'll be fun. Mysterious geomagnetic storm has brought your plane crashing down in the northern Canadian wilderness. How long can you survive? Well, without internet, I'm already dead. I can't go online to complain. It's over. No one can tell me what goes on between the person you were and the person you become. No one could chart that blue and lonely section of hell. There are no maps of change. Oh boy. It begins. Eventually, Chad, I'd like to survive on the hardest difficulty with the most amount of knowledge, but it's going to take a very long time to get up to that level. Is this a new SnowRunner map? Getting very cold. I need a toque.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
I see something orange. Looks like a helicopter tail rotor. I think we found a downed helicopter. Alright, it's getting a little cold.
So cold.
Okay, +0. Boom. I was right.
This'll be useful.
Okay. Oh, we got some protection.
Nobody needs this anymore.
And a book. How do I, Alright, some protection.
I could use this.
Spray paint. Gloves, nice. Okay, we could sleep in here.
This'll come in handy.
There's our toque. Alright. We're getting warmer.
That'll come in handy.
Sewing kit. There's the airfield. I can see the air traffic control tower. Let's get over there.
This stuff will come in handy.
That's convenient. See if we can cook that at the airfield somehow. Loved how you could layer clothes in this game, yeah. And now we can finally see our character wearing a glove rather than just like bare hands all the time. Every time chat would be like, what happened to your gloves? Why aren't you wearing gloves? It's like, I got big gloves on. Now they finally modeled them in. a little steep here. We made it. Okay. There is hope. We could check all those planes for materials and stuff. Replacement fuse.
This'll come in handy.
Leave those there. Another rabbit. Huh. Or was that the same one? Oh, wow. What? There's so much stuff we can make now. Broth. Cooking oil, porridge, different stews. Oh my God, that's crazy. Decade, thank you very much for the 47 months.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Probably. We can actually customize this place as our base with the symbol in the upper left. All right, well, I think this will be a good place to start dumping stuff. Oh, we have a bedroll. Okay, we could definitely repair a lot of our clothing. I think I'm going to... I think the airfield's relatively safe, so I'm going to drop a lot of stuff here. We'll have to repair some of those mittens again. We're out here wearing jeans. How cold is it? Colder than a hooker's heart.
Thank goodness.
Okay, I'll put stuff in the top drawer of the left filing cabinet. Yeah, we played a few times. We played through all the stories.
Excellent.
Oh, we found some film. Awesome. Field 31 Operations Memo. Search and rescue. Ooh. Important story thing. Track down mysterious radio transmission across Great Bear Island. We're leaving, can't stand the lights any longer, no sleep. We're walking out of here. Go up there. You love the hat, thank you. I'm playing, I'm doing an impersonation of a Canadian in August. I'm so lightly dressed today. I haven't even searched all these filing cabinets yet. There's still plenty of
Could
stuff
end
to
up being
find.
useful.
More film. Damn, they really want me taking pictures. Ooh, we got decent gloves. All right. There.
Thank goodness.
You know what this game does? It's like playing this War of Mine, Frostpunk, and like Project Zomboid all at the same time. Like you're looting all the like every single thing that you could loot. You're trying to like look through every drawer, nook and cranny to find food and supplies and stuff. You're trying to live as long as possible, but doing so in a frozen hellscape. Crazy. All right, that one's full.
Wait. I'm so cold, I'm warming up again.
Oh, good. We're fine then. Kitty. There are a couple of story modes to the game that do have endings, yes. Wow, and color film, too. At the moment, the game's main story is not complete, but it will have an ending. Alright, combat pants. That'll be good. Let's put those on. Get rid of these frickin' jeans. Actually, let's put those on. And then those. There we go. Okay. Now I'm just a photographer. They've given me so much camera film. Dude, okay. These suitcases are good to check, though. That's where clothing is going to
Nobody
be.
needs this anymore.
Oh, there we go. Another pair of socks. What was the other thing? Another sweater. Okay. Another toque. Insulated flask. What the hell?
I could use this.
Okay, so I think these would be better than the jeans. Climbing socks. Warmer. Wool socks. Damn, I need better shoes. Oh my god, shoes. There's the radio to contact the trader, I think. Oh, wait. We're warm right here in the corner. We can warm up right here. Alright. Excellent. Alright. So now I can try to bring over that bedroll. Maybe stitch some clothing together and stuff. No camera yet, yep. But the cool thing about that trader is he's going to ask for specific items, so this is the type of game where we're going to want to loot and carry everything with us. Let's see. Crack me a cold one, brother. Okay, let's go get that bedroll. I think it's heavy. I think it was back this way.
I need to find a place to rest. Never felt so cold in my life.
Also, there's a big hangar over there, too. I think we can go into that and make a base there. Yeah, it must have gotten colder outside.
Something's making me feel really tired.
Yeah. I need that food. I left that energy bar behind. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we left a lot of food back at that little thing. Empty and cold. Thermos is great. we sleep in a plane? I think so, in the back. Oh, flight jacket. Whoa! Hello, beautiful. Would you look at that? Oh, beautiful. Oh, boy. All right. Whew. I think we could sleep in the back. We can't sleep here? Hmm. I won't be able to see down there. I don't think I have matches. I have matches. Ah, but still. Only gonna get darker.
Someone's stash.
Dash. Hmm. Oh, there's beds. Plus C bonus for beds. A pillow. Last resort.
Surrounded by snow. Nothing to drink.
Potable water. Water that is safe to drink. Beautiful. Back to bed, I think. I can't see with the smoke screen of my own breath. I was stuck in the shower. I was locked in the shower. Yeah, if you're on Steam and watching Broken Arrow and stuff, a lot of those things are pre-recorded and whatnot. All right, wow. We're back, baby. We're back in it. Okay. Oh, a refrigerator, thank goodness.
I'll be hungry later.
Fresh rainbow trout cooked. A moldy rabbit. Brewed broth.
Hope I can still eat this.
Granola. Mmm. Saved by toilet water.
What have we here?
Do I have a flashlight? Nope. We gotta find things like the storm lantern. Oh, peanut butter. Let's say peanut butter. A toaster. Wait, light. Oh.
This stuff will come in handy.
Yeah, that's good. Back when it's a little brighter out. Alright, we're lucky we found the airfield. This place saved us. How is the story mode different? There's a story mode called Wintermute that follows a character named Mackenzie and a lady named Astrid. And she basically comes to you. you play as Mackenzie for most of it, or at least a couple of the chapters. And you're a pilot in Canada, and she wants you to basically fly her and some medicine out to some people who are basically in need. And I think she's your ex-wife or something like that. And anyway, long story short, there's a Aurora Borealis, and then there's a
I think I can use this.
you know, a plane crash, and then you have to survive and meet some people, and there's a whole story of things like a bus full of prisoners and an old lady you gotta save, and people from like a jet crash, and you have to gather all these people from a plane crash too, like literally an airliner that crashes, and you gotta gather them at like the town hall and save all them. I think it's Astrid, and then you play as Mackenzie again, and there's a whole thing where you go to the prison where the prisoners were being transferred from, and you have to do like a bunch of deals with them. Like they're all still locked in the prison because the power's out, so like the locking system doesn't work, but some of them happen to escape. But the full story up to chapter 4, all the way through 4, is on the channel, and 5 will be the final chapter, which is coming out sometime next year, I think. Did we check this plane? Yes. Oh, there's a helicopter here. Too hard to see. Story mode will be finished next year. Why is everyone crashing? Well, basically, like, the Aurora Borealis going on is like a huge EMP, so, like, everything that runs on electricity is out. But then it'll come back, and then, like, if ever we wake up at night and, like, all the electricity's on and looking weird, it means that there's an Aurora Borealis going on, and it somehow turns on, like, it's an unlimited supply of energy for radios and flashlights and stuff. It's very weird. Oh look, fuel storage. Let me light a match in here. A lot of good stuff downstairs. I'm gonna need to find a light source. Water bottle. I need to find like a storm lantern or something.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Oh. That'll be good. An improvised hatchet. Good, now we can break things down. Oh, light. Okay, the light's coming back. And we can actually customize this place too. This whole hangar can be customized. We sleep on that? No. Suitcase.
Could end up being useful.
There we go. There we go. Okay, we're actually kind of warm now. Nice. Fire log there. Okay. The Humanity game. Hello and welcome. Hey, a car. Oh, there's something in the back. All right.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Yeah, we can always break these down. I can't tell you how many times I've hidden in a car because there were wolves around. Alright, let's check nearby choppers and things like that. Maybe we'll move the base over here. It's a good idea in this game, though, to gather a bunch of stuff in one area. And then start spreading it around. I don't know.
Is it food or...
Ooh, nice. Ski gloves. We could fix those up with sewing kits. That'll be good.
What have we here?
I think the climbing socks are better than that. Key 0.5. We just got to keep looking for clothing's got to be, I think, our first thing.
I wonder who owns this stuff.
A worn hoodie. It doesn't have a Raptor logo on it. I don't think I can look up behind me, can I? No.
That'll come in handy.
Ooh, nice. A sewing kit. A book to learn how to do it better. Just when I was talking about sewing some stuff. Oh, down vest. Plus 0.9. Warmth bonus 11C. Wind proof bonus plus 5. Good. Go back inside and warm up. Another toque. Yeah, boots would be a good thing. Alright, let's check the rest of the stuff inside, shall we?
This'll come in handy.
Hey, dear guy. Nice.
This stuff will come in handy.
Oof. Those are wrecked.
I could use this.
I'm gonna leave those two. Alright, would be a good idea to read that book. Everything you wanted to know about maintaining your clothing, researching it will improve your mending skill. I need to read it for 5 hours. Hmm. I do have a sewing kit. I don't want to waste daylight, though. Alright, I'm going to put some things in the chopper. Go back for that book. Gotta find some boots. Oh, vitamin C as well. That's gonna be a problem later. Oh boy. Parking lot? Okay, let's check the planes. No, there's a rifle round or revolver round there.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
There. Been some pretty good stuff in the helicopters.
What have we
Hey,
here?
there we go. Tough but not warm. Oh, they're steel-toed? Oh, that's death sentence. Are they actually warmer? Oh, a little bit. Somehow.
That'll come in handy.
Somehow, steel-toed boots are warmer.
I think I can use this.
A lot of ammo around.
My fingers feel numb. I could use this.
Oh, that's true. The work boots are probably water resistant a bit, yeah. Hey, beef jerky. Alright, we need to get back. Get warmed up.
Could end up being useful.
Oh, I can break those down. Alright, let's head back. Wait, one more thing. Antibiotics, that's good. Isn't that the de Havilland?
Damn, I'm freezing.
All right.
I can make something with this.
Ah. Where's that toolbox? Maybe we'll leave things in this red toolbox here. Has some good capacity. More fuses.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Hope to find a storm lantern soon. Let's go check downstairs. over here. Lantern fuel, that's promising. The bed. There's the forge. Got coal down here. Hammer, that's good. Well, a new hire letter, okay.
Where's the good stuff?
Yeah, show me the good stuff. A wool scarf. What? Oh yeah, that's definitely a de Havilland. Mm-hmm.
This'll come in handy.
Leave them shoes. Okay, I want to go get our book. For sewing.
What have we here?
Just a can, alright. Ooh. Oh, it's colder. Okay. All right. Do I plan on making this a series possibly? Well, as always, if chat likes something, they can smash that like button. And based on the amount of support that chat gives and votes for something, then we'll play more of it. So, as always, on every video, if you want to see more, smash like. And we will check it out. Most people don't hit that button. They're allergic to it. It's only for strong people. You have to be strong and tough to be able to hit that button. It's tough. Chat doesn't like it. They don't want to do it. No. Just magically know that I like something and do more of it. I can't. I'm sorry. You're bad. You're a bad person. Hey, water bottle. There was peanut butter. There it is. Oh, a recipe. Light porridge. Oh, cooking pot too. Oh, yeah.
I could use this.
There's like a grill or whatever downstairs. Alright, where the hell did I put all my stuff? I probably should move it all downstairs. Including this food and stuff. If I can't cook up here, I gotta go downstairs. I don't think I can use that. Is there like a fresh fish in here? Oh yeah, that's pretty good. I'll leave that up here. I checked everything else. Okay, moving stuff downstairs. I need more water. I can come up to the bathroom. The broom here. What the hell? There's a rabbit in the shower.
This stuff will come in handy.
What the f... I'm gonna put this all downstairs. Why is there a rabbit in the shower? Okay, more stuff down here. For now. I'm gonna keep the lantern fuel. I have hopes that we're gonna find that lantern. Oh, my lantern. Okay, I want to read my sewing book too. And then keep some sewing kits on us. Maybe repair our gloves first. Then I'll need leather to repair the shoes. How many sewing kits do we have? Now I don't remember where I put that book. I could go back to the ATC tower as well. I need some energy though to read that book. Repairing clothing is a great thing to start with. Where the hell did I put that stuff? Been so many places I forgot now. Oh yeah, The Infected is a good game. Maybe we'll play that. One day. Book is in the chopper, okay. Nope. Damn, I don't remember where I put it. I'm now gathering all my stuff, and I'm going to put it in the red toolbox down here on the first floor, but I don't remember where my storage areas were. One was in the ATC and the filing cabinets. But I don't remember where I put the book and a couple other things. Unless there's a different shopper. There's one helicopter and 2 planes. The maintenance room, briefing room. Scrap metal. Metal pail. We have to break that down. That would have been a good thing to gather snow and then make water out of. Oh, let's check these drawers while we're here. Maybe it could be a gun in here.
I think I can use this.
New fleece mittens, that's good. Ski gloves give a water resistance though. Raptor, thank you for the mod. I'm just noticing it. What? You mean memberships? Someone may have dropped a gift bomb in the chat for you. Ooh, cloth. Not much in here. Alright, the office was kind of a bust. Where did we put our stuff, chat? Where did we put our sewing book and stuff? It wasn't in the chopper. And I don't think there's some stuff upstairs. I know there's some stuff in the ATC. Boom, there it is. Storm lantern. Let's go.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Let's go. Awesome, the storm lantern. Beautiful. And let me add the fuel to that. Storm lantern's great. Holds a liter of fuel. Cool. Beautiful. Okay, glad we came back in here. Yeah, side of the plane next to the red box is empty too. I just... me and chat can't remember where we put it. We've been so many places. I know I put stuff in the ATC tower in 2 of the filing cabinets. And here I want to put stuff in the red toolbox so I can't forget it, but... the only other things to store inside is the helicopter, which I checked. The planes, we can't store stuff unless it's on the outside. And I can't even recall any other storage areas in the area. You think it's on the other side? It could be, okay. This is like one of the biggest areas in the game, like internally. Pretty big. We put our shoes in there. Chopper outside, yeah. I don't know if I put stuff in there though. There's choppers all over. There's probably like 4 or 5 choppers and 4 or 5 aircraft around the airfield. Well, we're starting to get all of our stuff together, so it's probably a good idea to... I mean, you know, as I'm trying to search around and find my stuff, I actually found the storm lanterns. So that was cool. Alright, I'll grab the can. Making water later. Actually, we have the cooking pot, so we could do that too. Okay. Well, I can't remember. Chat can't remember. We've been a lot of places. Birch bark and worn work gloves. I guess I'll leave stuff in both toolboxes. That way I can't forget. A lot of these I can break down for cloth. That'll be good for sewing. I want to go back out again because it's daytime. Let me check this chopper. We did check this one already, but I want to make sure I didn't leave stuff. Birds are going crazy. Okay, not in there.
That'll come in
Oh,
handy.
nice. Damn, where the hell's the gun? There's like all the... There's like a firearm cleaning kit. There's ammo all around. I feel like whoever had that gun left it behind. Double checking to make sure I didn't leave anything. Those are all empty, it looks like. Okay, good. Check this truck real quick.
This'll come in handy.
More film. Actually, nice and warm in the truck. Check the parking lot. Can you get in the signaling tower?
What have we here?
I'm able to get in the ATC tower. I went up there already. Alright, we got plenty of water. Let's eat the bad stuff. Lots of water left. Check that tower. Maybe the guardhouse. Let's see if there's a gun in there. No table or anything? Okay, we can actually warm up here. I should be able to pick this up and move that to wherever I want. Oh, good. Are we surviving so far? I'm trying to go retrace my steps and find where I left certain items. Oh, there was a flight jacket there too, dude.
I could use this.
I didn't even see that at the beginning. Oh, that would have been good to have. I would have found that earlier. It's made of leather, so I could probably break that down to repair our shoes. Sometimes you can't always be thorough. Sometimes you gotta be fast and then return later. Yeah, I'll open a second-hand store soon. There's a battery there.
This could be really useful.
Okay, lots of fuses and stuff here. See more film.
This stuff will come in handy.
No camera, though. Lots of film. And then I put all my stuff here in this filing cabinet. Okay.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
And that goes up to the tower. I don't think we need the rabbit and stuff for now. Definitely take those sewing kits. These I could break down. We'll take the food and the fuel. Medicine. Okay, we're a little over cucumbered, but we're not going far. So we'll be alright. The revolver can spawn at the helicopter? Oh, the crashed one? Yeah. Oh, what the hell? Oh, boy. That means the radio's probably working for the trader. The Aurora Borealis is happening. Does that radio work? All the lights and things are on now. This thing's full too. Nice. All full. Alright, the radio for the trader might be working again. I should go check that. Grab some food. want to eat that. Go check that radio. Okay. I'm now scanning for sexy singles in my area. Boy, even I don't show up on radar. This thing must be broken. Trader unavailable. Okay. Also, I don't know where I put my bedroll. I do have a bed though, so we're good. When are we playing Fast Food Simulator again? That's a good game. We're gonna play that again when there's an update. We've pretty much did everything there is to do, so we'll play again in the future. But really been fun to play that with my friends. All right, now with this, we're going back. I don't know where the hell that book went. I don't know where I stored my sewing book or any of those things I found that one time. I don't know where I put that thing. I definitely need it. The number you have dialed is not in service at this time. I think there's a plane over there, but I can't see. I don't want to go out in the cold like this. Dangerous. But we could go into the basement because it's actually lit now. Oh, that was... Okay, see, that's litigation. Alright, so I'm not sure where I put the bedroll, not sure where I put the book. So good though, we're managing. You did not know they added an airport? Yeah, a while ago. This is part of the Tales from the Far Territory. And this, I think this has been here since day one for that, but now they've done like 6 updates. Pretty crazy. Cured leather. We could repair the shoes. Alright, let's go get a nap.
energy is just disappearing.
Is this a flight sim mod? Yeah, it sure is. You've survived a day and 14 hours. Well, thank you, game. Potent potables. Okay. Now, still a little nighttime. Do another. Four hours. Rookie numbers. Yes. Rookie numbers. Survival game where you have a robot companion. Oh, that could be a lot of games. Death Stranding. Astrobot. I mean, Astroneer. Oh, that looked like a candy bar. I'll throw it in storage. You left the sewing book in a helicopter hatch accessible from outside the helicopter. Thank you. So it can't be the one in here, right? Because I checked this one. It's got to be outside. Nothing in there. There it is. Thank you. And there's the bedroll too. Thank you, viewer. I'm sure a lot of people pointed that out. Sometimes I lose my way, but I always have chat. Well, now would be a good time to read. Do we need to actually read next to a light source? I wonder if he can read without that. Let's see. Kind of funny if he could just read a book without a light. Oh, lol. Four out of 5 hours of research. One more, please. Oh, you can't focus when you're thirsty. Oh, we're pretty thirsty. Any bears yet? Well, we did see some in the trailer, but the biggest threat now seems to be cougars. There's some older ladies out there that are quite dangerous. And we need to beware. Whoop. Okay, let's see. I want some food. So wait, now that this book is done, we can only drop it. Oh, really? We can't use it for fuel? There must be a way to do it. Anyway, how do we see our skills? Oh, this is the main objective too, by the way. Repair the transmitter in Mountain Town, Pleasant Valley, Forlorn Muskeg, and outside Forsaken Airfield Control Tower. So there's 4 to repair. One of them is pretty easy because it's literally right there. It's probably where the car battery is and all that. That's our main objective. That's the story mode, I guess. The story in this one's kind of, in this mode is kind of passive. Like there's not, I think it's mostly through like written notes and stuff. I don't think there's a cutscene. Okay, well, it's daytime again, so I'm going to drop that. And then I want to start repairing some stuff, so let's repair those gloves. We'll need cloth. I did find some of that. And I can rip up some cloth in the... One of the offices had a tarp sitting there. All these photographs and no... Yeah, I'm trying to repair our gear. There's some cloth. Oh, we had more. Always rip up this stuff too. Nice. Okay, let's repair our gloves. %70 chance of success.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Any food? Thin wool sweater. Climbing socks would be good to repair. Just like new. Hour and 30 minutes. I'm gonna need food and stuff after this. Well, there's peanut butter and stuff. I could just go literally reach into a... there's a whole jar of peanut butter upstairs, boys. We're about to take an adventure. Oh, it didn't work, though. Damn. It was a 70% chance of success, though. Had to give it a try. We'll need more cured leather and cloth. Okay. I didn't realize we only needed one kit, so we got a lot to repair. We'll need more cloth. If I can rip more stuff up. Probably these toques. Oh, there's the peanut butter. Oh, it's moldy. I guess I already grabbed it. Okay. Alright, let's rip up some other stuff. We're working on our improving our gear now, which is nice. So break down the worn. Boom, 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 boom. All right, and then we got 2 more of those. Mm-hmm. Worn fleece mittens. Okay. Break them on down. Okay. Ragged light shell does provide very good external protection against water and wind. Might be good to keep that for now. Change my mind on that one. Get a little thirsty. Good. Windproof bonus, protection, sprinting, okay. Alright, let's take an inventory of food. To which I don't think we got much of that. I got oats. Like we need to cook that. We got a rabbit carcass. I do have that fish thing upstairs. There's like trout upstairs. Well, it's daylight. Let's get out. Go explore some. Come back at night. Nope. Oh, there we go. Glory to Raptoria, yeah. What's up, Magico? Welcome back. Good to see you. Alright, I'm gonna go check this plane out down here. We'll have to investigate how to repair that transmitter, which probably wires fuses and maybe a battery. Is there a map? I think you can make one with charcoal, and then you get up real high, and then you can like draw the map. Like I could go up to the control tower with some. I think it's got to be a clear day too. So clear day with some charcoal. Like a fuel building.
Could end up being useful.
Ooh. Okay. So if we find a liquor store, we'll be able to rob it. That's good. A snare so we can start a band.
Just what I need.
I don't know what that is. I don't think we need that. Oh, we find a crowbar. So military
Hope nobody
coat.
needs
Let's
this
go. Woo! Mm-hmm. I might be able to use that as an underlayer. We're gonna be real warm now. Hopefully we can find a gun soon.
This'll come in handy.
Bandage, painkillers, and zap. Let's say jerry. Oh, a jerry can. Oh, good. That'll be for our lantern. Beautiful. Soup Wizard, thank you very much for the 2. Appreciate it. Gun emote in chat. We found a gun. Let me see. Well, it's not loaded. Never do that. Okay, well now we got some protection. And more fuel for the lamp. Water.
Can't have too much water.
Tell that to the Titanic, pal. Fun fact. The swimming pool of the Titanic still has water in it to this day. The more you know. Why don't I take the cloth? Because I have to rip it up and it'll take a few minutes. But I wanted to check around this place before leaving. I just wanted to see if there was anything outside. Oh, fishing tackle. could have did that with a tool. I think the machete should have worked on that. That's all right. Well, let's get out of here. It's getting dark. Alright, so now I got a revolver and a baklava. So now I can rob a liquor store. What is that building there? Building there too. This must be what we're looking for. Yeah, there's your problem right there. Need a fuse replacement. Okay. Oh, you need 3 replacement fuses. Okay. Metal parts, 5, okay.
The sun's setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon. I need to drop something.
Who the hell trashed these damn things? Damn teenagers. Well, they basically give you this one for free. And you can learn how to do it. So we'll need fuses, wires, battery, and then metal parts. Which I need one more metal part. Oh, there it is. Okay. Damn, dude. Dude's doing a full rebuild. Is that it? Cool. Sounds like some electricity. Is that up in the ATC? Yeah, there's a trader now too, so that's really cool. I think I left that radio behind. Nope. Useless indoors or underground. Hidden supply caches or downed aircraft. I think we're done here. What's up, Jacob? I'll leave some stuff here. We need to have a nap time again. Uh-oh. You got your first moose kill yesterday in the game? Well, congratulations. All right. Good, we got more fuses here. Lots of cloth, that's good. Snare, more fuses, so we have 2. We need 3. Okay, now we have 3. Is there a weight restriction? Yeah, there's a... Up here, our current backpack is at 26.59. I think it changes based on your condition, too, so you can carry more or less. So that's cool. This is fine. Okay, let's grab some shut-eye. Maybe we'll set up a bedroll down here. Must be in the other chopper. There it is. Yeah, it's so picky where you can put it. The hell? Oh, it's a distance thing. Okay. It's a distance thing. I got it. There we go. Okay. Do a 6 hour and then check our condition. Yeah, the area is for loading and unloading only. No beds. All right, what do we got? Water. We could do with a little food. Really want to repair those boots. Thing's full. Keep that. I think the marine flare is going to be helpful against wolves. Bandage, painkillers. I'll keep those. Perfect rifle ammo. Have I found the rocket launcher yet? I wouldn't be surprised if someone modded that in. Alright, there's gotta be like a cabin around here or something. I think there's a way up into those cliffs, maybe? Uh-oh. Ravaged doe carcass. That means there's a frickin' cougar around here. Or maybe a wolf? cougars nearby. I think the developer said 5 to 20 days, then the cougar will show up. Well, that looks cool as hell. If only we had our camera. Oh, there we go, found one. Ooh. Pretty moon. Jorge Armano, thank you for the 27 months, dude. Welcome aboard. Uh-oh. Frozen corpse. Alright, I haven't really come equipped to go all this way yet. I think we should turn back.
Can't feel my hands.
So there was a body up here, and then there was something down that way. There's like a way to go further. Must go into one of the other zones. I'll stay here for now. Gonna head back to the airfield and warm up. Then maybe we'll go the other way. Ooh. Scurry out there.
I'll die if I don't warm up soon.
Gotta be a structure or something. A building anywhere? A cabin? Another cliff. We're lost? True. But when I get lost, that's when I find things. That's man-made. We're back at the airfield. Somehow I found my way back. I have no idea how I did that. Wow. Is this Minnesota right now? This is Canada in August. They thought they would portray an accurate Canadian summer, and they did a pretty good job. Alright, where did I put that little bed? Oh, there's cloth right there. Okay. Let's see. Let's take a little sip. Let's eat granola first. Okay. So we went out and found a body in a pass that seems to lead to another part of maybe a different map. But we're going to need more stuff to go that far. But I think we want to stick to the lowlands. There's like a kind of a mountain range on the other side, opposite of the direction we went. But it's like wide open territory. We're going to need a rifle or preferably a tank. Like an M1. Now I'll settle for something European. We're desperate. Let's see. Was that all I have for me? Food. Do a 6 hour and then do a food and water check. Well-fed benefit. Oh, and it's daytime. Excellent. Time for adventure. Bring some food with me, and we're out of here. Maybe we'll bring some soda. Okay. Oh, this is fun. What a fun adventure. Alright, so I want to go this way. Took Jessica B 18 minutes to beat this game. She didn't even have to fire it up, bro. She lives this life. This is called Jessica B Goes to Work Simulator. Like, this is just her leaving her house to go to, you know, to head out to her shift down at the snow factory or whatever, wherever she works. Okay, there's like a couple of little buildings around the runway, but I'm not going to bother. Is that a building? Now we gotta go find, like, more wires and stuff. Although, I think at the airfield there might be maybe 2 more. But more importantly, we gotta find car batteries. You'd think those planes, we'd be able to break those planes down for things like batteries and wires. Metal. Looks like a road going over that way, but this is just empty nothingness. See any of the rocks? See a plane. That's in the middle of the ice. That's kind of... I don't know if I want to go out there. I could probably go warm up in the plane. You can fall through the ice, yep. I'm taking a
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
pretty big risk right now. There's a bear. Right there. That's a big old bear. You actually have to fight like a big bear in the main campaign. Yeah, it's too cold. Nothing? What a scam. Crow feather.
Too cold to think.
I think I left the bedroll behind. Okay. Off the ice. Are they following me? They will follow us if we get close enough, or if we're carrying like corpses of rabbits and stuff on us, they can smell that. And the more, like if we go out hunting and bring back a bunch of meat, you can get ambushed on the way back, because the animals will smell that. Yeah, we're trying to find the Airbnb. What is that little building down there? Is that a little ice house down there? Maybe we should go down there. That might be warm. Ooh, waterfall. Where the hell's the camera? There might be a secret behind that waterfall. Can I stop to make a fire? I can, but I don't have any, I'm lacking a few things to make that. Rather than stopping to warm up, I'm just going to kind of keep on trucking and see if I can find some shelter. Hunker down for a little bit. Still a 40% chance?
Come on.
Well, I'll take the charcoal because I can make a map out of that.
So cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
There's our tinder. I think if we're higher up, it gives us a better map. Okay. Try that again.
Come on.
We got it.
Fire's life out here.
All right. I feel like I should be able to take a... Actually, this game has can openers, doesn't it? I think we need to open that with a can opener. Keeps forever. Meanwhile, quality. Okay. What is spray paint used for? You can mark things. Like you can mark a way back to your base or something. You can mark a bunch of trees showing you the way back. You can open that without can opener? Okay. It can be used to leave signs and markers in the environment, yeah. You can open with a knife too. Okay. Good. Ooh. Wow, look at that. Dude, they've marked everything. That's cool. Oh, these might even show on the map too. Oh, that's great. So you can mark this in the world and then it'll also show up on your map too, so you'll be able to see it in the game. Certain things, not all of them, but okay, that's great. And there's a limit to the amount of times we can use this too. I'll save that for later. Would have helped out if I grabbed some sticks. But, gotta worry about weight in this game too. New hotfix? Oh, I don't know anything about that. Ravaged deer carcass, but a backpack.
I better take this food.
A snow shelter. Use, repair, dismantle. I can warm up in here. And we can hunt from here too, I think. Or not. Alright, let's warm up for a little bit. A little further. Got some of that wet snow going on. There's different types of snow, I think, in this game. There's a huge group of wolves out there. There's like 8. How'd I have the +5 in backpack weight? Oh, if you like eat well for a couple days and sleep and stuff, you could kind of carry bonuses and things like that. We could sleep here. I don't want to waste daylight, but it's nice to know we can use that. I want to see what's around. There we go. We got a cabin. Boom. We found a cabin. Let's go. Looks like a little wood thing there. Oh, that's gonna be cozy.
I can always use more food.
Oh, we can customize this place too. Nice. 0. Gotta be a fire in here. Oh yeah. Hot belly stove. First aid kit. Crackers. Rifle ammo. Could be a rifle in here. Simple arrows. Chat one time had to tell me that there was a rifle in a bathtub. We went into some cabin and there was like a bathtub. And chat was like, how did you not see the rifle in the bathtub? And I'm like, who the hell would put... What? Someone like saw 1 pixel of what they recognized to be the butt of the rifle. A Mega Pro. Ooh. An old Polaroid photo. Bleak, desolate, sublime. A memory I think I remember this from before. Oh, right. Yeah, you can find photos and it'll show you where things are in the world. Where's the camera? Let's see what we got. I can't believe we found a cabin like this. I don't really remember this map much at all, but...
That'll come in handy.
Ooh, nice. Potatoes. More film.
I think I can use this.
This guy's got to have a camera. Yeah, now that I grabbed a little charcoal too, we can make a nice map from the top of the air traffic control tower. And I'll come back here. Let's look around a little bit more. Actually, if the weather clears up, I could stand out on that deck and then, oh boy, all right, we're going back inside, Nope, that's a hell no. Thank God we found this place. Woo. Alright, we're just staying here. We live here now. It's our house. Uh-oh. Boots are a little wet. I won't see those crackers. One of your favorite lodges on the map? It's nice. Hey, there's salt.
I'll be hungry later.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to want to eat that, my man. You might want to eat that with something. You might want to put that on something. You remember the rifle in the bathtub? Yeah, that was pretty funny. I don't remember where we were. I think it was that one ranger cabin by like Mystery Lake. That's got like a basement. Yeah, we're just gonna have to stay in here for a while. And good thing we found this place when we did.
I could use this.
Well, I guess we could sleep a little bit. Let's get like 6 hours of sleep, maybe. If that weather passes. Not really. Chad, if you think we should play a lot more of this, make sure you smash that like button, because this update, we're playing with two new updates, basically. The one that came out in June and the more recent one that came out just under 2 weeks ago. Cougar is back in. We got like a sled or something that's been added a while ago. A lot of stuff is new to me, and this is going to be an interesting time for sure. Oh boy, I hope it saves when we sleep. I think it did. I think it did. All right, chatty chatters. Let's see. Oh, did it quit the whole game? Oh no, there it is. Good. All right, I want to play a lot more of this and the main campaign and more stuff in the Long Dark. We absolutely should. I think it's really a great game. A tremendous game. And we had some close moments there, but good times. You were impressed with the game? I am too. All right, guys, we're going to go live to a new video premiering on the channel. So the link for that one is in the chat right now. A new DLC for a game that chat wanted to see a little bit more of, too. Going back with more. So I'm going to go take a break, and we'll be back for more cool stuff today. Probably going to play a little bit of End Zone 2 today. Has some new updates as well. 2 new updates for that one that we got to get caught up on. And also some new updates for Bellwright as well. Should be a good time. So thanks for watching our survival this morning in the Long Dark. And we'll be playing a lot more of this game this year and into 2025. And especially because we got the Long Dark 2 coming out in 2026. So we got probably 2 whole years of fun to be had. So don't miss out on the new Big O video. Click or tap that link, and I'll live redirect you there right now. !clock out, and I'll see you all in a bit.